Hello everyone, I am Ashif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video, and in previous video we have seen how to import Niagara plugin, how to turn on Niagara plugin in Unreal Engine, how to use emitters and modules, how to use emitters and systems in Niagara. So in this tutorial we will make a simple emitter. So I will delete previous things. First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. And in this I will just create a emitter, and I will take a template fountain, call it emitter fountain, and you can see I have this fountain by default, and from starting you can turn it off from here. And in emitter setting you can make it local, then you can make it CPU or GPU, and these are the fixed bounding settings here. Then in spawn you can take a module that is for spawn time, like you can take a static mesh, so the particle is spawning on static mesh here. Then emitter update, so this is the cycle of updating. If I make the loop 1, it will just emit for 5 seconds, then stop because loop is 1. And if I make it duration 1, you can see it just spawning for 1 second, then stop. So I make it loop. So these are settings for loop and duration. Then this is spawn rate, so you can just decrease or update, increase or decrease, and you can just delete this and take it from here, spawn rate again, see, and you can delete it and take a spawn burst, so the all particle will burst. This is not rate, just burst. So I'll take rate for now. So this is rate. And then here in particle spawn I have this initialize particle which have life, so this is random. If you want to make it constant, just click here, so it's now 1, now 0.8 and like 0.2, and you want to make it again a random, so just go here in this arrow and make it uniform. You can type here, so it's now 0 to 4, so again random. Then here it has this mask, so you can ignore this. This is the initial color, you can use this, but you can use also curve. Then sprite size is 1010 now, and to use this sprite size here, you can see if I increase it, there is no effect here. You have to just turn off this calculate size by mask, and now you can change the size, and you can see this is now X and Y. If you want a uniform scale, you can put same value, but you can make it a float, so it will be just a single value, so you can increase or decrease size. Now you want random, so you can just make it uniform, and now it's 0 to 24, it's random. Then sprite rotation is from 1 and 0, and it's circular, so it will not show. So this is random, you can just make it -1. In Niagara most of values for rotation is maximum 0 to 1. It's not for 0 to 360, it's 0 to 1 means 360. Okay, then this is mesh scale if you are using mesh, so you can ignore this now. Then it has this velocity, and this is random, and again you can make it constant, so it's just constant, and you can make it again uniform. Okay, so this is now uniform, you can make in every direction. See, this is velocity, Now I'll just make it 100 or maybe 500. Then this is sphere location. This is spawning on a sphere. You can just increase the size of the sphere so you can see, and you can just turn it off so it will just emit from a point. And in this sphere you have radius, then you can scale the radius, and you have offset, like if it's 20 and you want to move this on X, you can move this, you can see. Okay, so this is offset. Then particle updates, you have update A, so it's just updating. Then it has a gravity module. You can turn it off so it will just go up. If you turn it on, it's gravity on. If you delete this and want to take again, you can just type here gravity, and you can just take this, just place this above the solve force velocity. It's working now, so you can delete this. Then you have drag. This is working like a drag, so it has just a value, so you can increase. So now particles are not moving. You can see the drag here. You can delete this. You want to take again, just take again, just type and just move it here. If you have this issue again, what you can do, just right click here and just insert above, and now take a drag, so it will pop up above this solver, so there will be no error. Then scale color, you can now scale this value. If you want to use our life color, you can just delete this and take a color, and we have this color. Now is single color. If you want our life, you can make it curve, and now it's our light. So if you want red in starting, and green in end, and blue in middle, so you have tricolor particles. And this is the curve. You can edit here, you can edit the curve. Okay, and this is the alpha value. You can play with this also. Okay, then these are the event handlers that I will tell you what is this in next video. So we'll just make a simple tutorial, simple effect with this. So like you have this, you want to make it fountain again, a burning fountain. So what you can do, in my color I will make this oranges and like burning. Remove this, I will make it red, and in velocity I will make it random, so I will type it uniform, make it like 1000, 500, 500, 500, minus 500, 500. So you have this conical, and now I will take a gravity update, so just move it here. So these are, I will increase the velocity like 5000, 2000, and I will take a drag also. And velocity I can just decrease it from here also. 1, 3. So this is the scale of the random value. So if I want to check it here, so I will just make it a system, and I will place it here. And you can see this now. So this is the basic emitter, Sprite emitter here, and we have checked all the basic settings that we have in Cascade. So in next tutorial we will check GPU emitter and light in the particles. So in next video. Thank you for watching this. Bye bye.